What's worse than losing a war? Losing it with the most expensive weapons money can buy. Those shiny French warplanes that cost nearly $288 million apiece, the pride of India's Air Force, are now a massive headache for both New Delhi and Paris. Well, this week, something not so unexpected happened. The French are blaming India. India's blaming the French. And the world is asking, what went wrong with the Rafales in the war against Pakistan? Let's break it down. According to Brandon J. Weichert of the National Interest, not only has the unimpressive display of the Rafales in the opening phases of the recent conflict come as a shock to the world, but other clients of French defense contractors are having second thoughts. And despite all the hype, they struggled against Pakistani jets, especially against those deadly PL-15 missiles from China. You'd think France would quietly try to fix the issue, but instead, they're hitting back. They say it's not their fault. They blame India's pilots. They blame poor maintenance. They say the jets are fine. India just didn't take care of them. But India's not staying quiet either. They've refused to let French auditors inspect the Rafale fleet. Why? Maybe because they're afraid the French will shift all the blame onto them. Or maybe because the truth is uncomfortable for both sides. Let's be real. India's Air Force has been struggling for a while. According to their government reports, there's been a serious pilot shortage for years. Old training planes, not enough squadrons, delays in replacing outdated aircraft, a system that simply wasn't ready for high-intensity war. So yes, maybe pilot readiness was a problem. But that still doesn't explain everything. Because no matter how well or badly India maintained its jets, those expensive Rafales weren't supposed to lose to Chinese missiles. They were supposed to dominate. Instead, they got shot down. And here's where it gets even messier. India's angry that Dassault, the French company that makes Rafales, refused to share the source code. Well, that's like buying a supercomputer, but not getting the password. Without that code, India can't fully control the jet's weapon systems. It can't upgrade or integrate it easily. It's locked out of its own aircraft. What could be Dassault's reservations for not sharing the source code? Was it just to protect Dassault's intellectual property or a lack of confidence in the abilities of its client, the IAF? Now think about that. You pay nearly $300 million per plane, and you don't even get full control? No wonder the Chinese are officially mocking India. One Chinese diplomat even tweeted, "India spent $288 million per Rafale, and they don't even have access to the source code. But they claim they can extract the software from a burnt-out Chinese PL-15 missile? Ouch! But let's not laugh too soon, because this story isn't just about India. It's about how modern warfare is changing. The West keeps selling high-tech, high-cost weapons to developing countries, promising air superiority, dominance, control. But when those weapons are tested in real combat against cheaper, locally built systems, like China's PL-15 missiles, the results can be shocking. Indonesia, for example, is now auditing its Rafale deal. Other countries might follow. So who's really to blame here? Is it India for buying weapons it couldn't fully maintain? Is it France for refusing to give India full access to what it bought? Or is it both? One thing is clear. This isn't just a defense crisis. It's a wake-up call. India needs to rethink its entire approach to military modernization. Because buying expensive toys won't help if you don't have the training, the access, or the readiness to use them. This war has exposed more than just India's weaknesses. It's exposed the cracks in the entire global arms game.